And welcome back, Strat fans. This is Colonel Strat, the strategy extraordinaire here, and we're back with episode 6 of our Karl Franz Let's Play. So, when we left off, we had just smashed and smacked up Festus, the Leech Lord, and we had kicked him out, and Karl here is about ready to get his death wing. And then we're going to kick him out of Krudenwald, reinstate Hochland, and work towards unification. So, Volkman here is currently, I believe, sieging to take Middenheim back. So, we're going to keep a watch for the Norskins up here, but we are going to make sure that that they don't come a knocking. We do have another threat with Vlad von Karstein and Isabella, so we're going to work on taking care of them as well. And we got to watch out for the Griffinwood, because not only do we have Draika here, but we also have another sinister force that could be lurking just beyond this portal. But thankfully, Katerin and her ice witches are coming to help us. So it shouldn't be too long until we've got the army that we want. Because really what we're trying to do now is run the clock and consolidate the Empire and build up so that we can get these awesome units and Doomstack armies. We've got a decent army, but it's still full of Tier 1 units. And it's turn 33, so we really need to slow down after we take Festus out to try to rearm Karl, at least Karl, in Altdorf. Alright. With that, let's end turn 1. Alright. Things are looking up, though. When we ended last episode, it was on a real high note after kicking Festus's butt back to the curb, but we have to make sure that we follow through and actually take him out, because if we don't, then he'll continue to plague the Empire. And thankfully Kislev looks to be strong in the north, so Katerin might be able to hold off most of the Chaos Hordes in the north, but the Northmen will still come from Norska, so we will have to safeguard against that. But the next threat we're going to have to deal with is the vampires. Vlad, he's kind of carving his empire out, and he's actually taken the fight to the dwarves, which is surprising me. Dwarves usually do good against the vampires because of their high leadership, but they're struggling. Maybe Vlad is just hitting them super fast. Alrighty. So we got a caravan. Those caravans come in mighty handy. Alright, so do have he did create an army there, but Karl here is fully strapped, so he's going to go up and take Krudenwald, and then we're going to assault the Brass Keep. Alright, so this will be a decisive, so we're just going to auto-resolve it, and we will no, instead of doing that, I am going to occupy it. I'm going to take Hochland. I think I could use the territory.
Is it time?
Alright, so let's build a field.
Bring me to my men.
Alright. Jade Wizard, you can fully tune out your 2 last spells, because that Flesh to Stone is really good to have, except if you're fighting demons, because it does almost nothing. But
I am Prince and Emperor.
Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, this is going to be decisive too. We'll fight the one at the Brass Keep, Strat fans. We'll do that one. So if I return this will reinstate Middenland. And then increase my authority. Yeah, I'll return it to him. There you go, Boris. You're back in the game. Back in the game, Boris. And now you love me. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Volkman. All you got to do now is come over here because we have to reinstate her gig. Oh, well, it is improving even with the trespass. Alright, that'll do it for this turn. Let's speed through. Alright, let's see. Altdorf. Get upgrades to get some Outriders. But no, I'm waiting for Demigriff Knights. Let's get the barracks built. Alright, I'm going to wait until I can get the Red Moon in, because that gives a really good garrison. It provides a garrison of all the different, because it's a cheeky nod to Vermintide, and I like that they added it in. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade anything here. No, can't. So we'll just save that money. Alright, turn 2. Closing out on the Brass Keep. I want to see how big of a garrison they got. Alright. It's looking good though, Strat fans. We're in a really good position right now. Because we've consolidated a lot of the Empire. We've dealt with Festus, and we've pushed him out of the official Empire, but if we take his Brass Keep, then that'll officially put him out of there. The only problem we have is this Wood Elf faction has occupied Middenstag, so eventually we will have to push them out too. But they're not our primary threat right now. The primary threat is still Festus, because he can... All Warriors of Chaos factions can instant recruit. They have a chance to instant recruit every turn. So that could be a problem. But so far we've successfully held the Empire together thus far, and we've done really good at it. But we do need some time to take a breather and recruit some new units. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to hire some nearby mercenaries. Yeah, that's decisive. I'm not going to fight it then. Easy. Easy money. Alright.
The nation calls.
How's the Brass Keep? It's tier 3. So it's only got... I mean, it's got a decent garrison.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Alright.
So, as you say.
Alright, Volkman. Let's try to draw them out. Try to draw them out.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
Yeah, if I can draw them out, maybe I can provoke them. Probably not though, to be honest with you. Let's upgrade the tavern. Well, up to a town. Alright, and with that, let's check our diplomacy real quick. Yeah, all the Empire factions love us because we reinstated Midland and all that. So let's see about the Tsar. Nope, he won't take that yet.
Onward. Now then, Manlin.
No. Okay.
Belagar.
How about you? No. Nobody likes me? Alright. Whatevs. Alrighty. Could do Beast Slayer. I'm waiting to get Golmaraz though.
Yes, my lord. Yes, to unite the
Because I have Golmaraz. I do need to get the Silver Seal. But I think I unlocked that at 17. Yeah, 17. That gives him 20% ward save. Makes him a complete unit. Because ward save is like complete and utter defense. Like, look at that, 10%. He's already got 109 armor, 100 leadership, sundering attacks, and Golmaraz makes him insane. And once he gets Deathclaw, he's going to be even better. Alright, let's keep on going, keep on chugging. Alright. One thing I'm hoping to do is recruit like a little hero to go scout out the rest of the world. See if there are any threats brewing at the corners of the Empire. But need to keep an eye on Sylvania because they will try to expand. Festus, wow, you recruited 3 heroes? Jeez. Toddbinger's Wrath. But now he resents the duly. Oh. Well, Toddy. We're still friendly. Okay, they just got some like plague bearers. Yeah, I think he literally just recruited these last turn. So I think if we actually fight him, let's recruit. Let's secure her gig though. So if I return it to the Elector and revive him, yeah, I'll return it to the Elector and revive him. He's already 100% fealty. So Hochland's been revived. Yeah, I'm going to send him up here. He's going to stay with the Emperor, and we're going to fight with both armies to make it a massive battle. All right, Garrison Lord not moved. I don't need to move you. Okay, I'll throw the big one. He may be planning an attack. He's got a lot of Norscan ice trolls, so he might be planning an attack.
Huntsman General.
I mean, Wrecker's Point doesn't have a lot of support, but now I got a Caribou Greatsword in there too, so I think I might have just enough units. Well, if they attack in the end turn, then that'll be something to fight with. So Draika is attacking her, or is she attacking Draika? I don't know. I think Draika might be attacking her because, yeah. Faithful to Motherland. Yeah. Well, Katerin, I'd love to help you. I would. But I think you have way too many enemies. Draika herself is I mean, she's not super scary. But no. I'm going to sit this one out. If it gets real hairy, then I'll help out. Alright, okay. They joined the army. I knew they were going to. It just makes it juicier. Yeah, we're going to safeguard. We don't need that much money. Okay, so I do 3 and I'll confederate. Yeah, I'll just confederate Hochland. Yeah, and I'll still have 3.
I will marshal the men. Onwards.
All right, Albrand Ludenhoff. All right, so that means I'll get. I don't remember which one is Hochland, but let's look at the electors now. So if I do this, I'll make him the Elector of Hochland. So he has Goblin Bane. The Hochland Rufen, which does a big hex. Okay. And then, oh, we have Gunderman's Sunfires. Awesome. Awesome. But we do have to take Vlad out because he's taken Stirland. So we are going to have to turn tail and help repel him, because yeah, that won't sit right with us. Alrighty, so Clergy of Sigmar, Mannerism, Supply. Let's do improved heavy weapons. So that's more infantry support. Oh, never mind. No. Let's improve our missiles. Yeah, let's improve our missiles and do volley fire, rifled bullet barrels. Alright, so Volkman here. Send him as close as he can. And then Karl, let's invade. Let's attack. Alright, it's a close victory. We're still going to do the siege. So let's save real quick. Attack, quick save. And I never fought at the Brass Keep before, so this will be interesting. Siege battles, Strat fans, are kind of they're kind of irking, but I do have some artillery, and my units are really good, and I'm really high level. They have a lot of heroes. In fact, they have literally 2 casters and then 2 sword heroes, as well as, you know, a bunch of random stuff. I don't need to see it. I'll see it when I go in. Alright, let's fight this battle. Sieges are kind of grueling because there's no way to avoid getting casualties on a siege, especially if you just go right in. So that's why many Total War players don't play sieges. But once in a while, I'll do one because I do kind of like the gameplay. It mixes it up a little bit, but I can't argue that they are grueling to go through, because they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Costly. There's no way to avoid the cost. The minor settlement battles were a nice breath of fresh air, but people got tired of them real quickly, and then they had to edit that in the game files. Okay, so this is the Brass Keep. Okay, so I basically have 2 areas of approach. I do have my reinforcements coming in. I'm going to have them come in on the opposite side here. And then I'm probably going to either go here or, well, yeah, I'll probably go here and have the reinforcements come in the opposite side. Now, I do have a lot of missile troops and all that, and my artillery is going to do me a lot of favors, and having this priest, this Jade Wizard, is going to help a lot too. This will be the end of Festus, so this will be the beginning of the end for him. Chased him down and tracked him down to the Brass Keep. And I like how, you know, the sieges have like these different corridors, and then at the very end there's the cap point there. But usually I end it right here, and the enemy's army flees, and then, you know, we don't actually have to do that. Alrighty. So, about to show you guys a siege battle, Strat fans. And once our reinforcements come in, it's pretty much all over. Alrighty, so halberdiers are going to be on the gate with the Reichsguard, and then Karl here is kind of just going to be soaring around the battlefield. I'm going to have my Jade Wizard stick around the actual units. And then the swordsmen and great swords are going to be going on the walls, to take the walls. The archers are going to do what they do best and shoot over the walls. The handgunners, I can't really do much with them other than, again, have them shoot at the walls. The mortar, though, that's going to be That's going to be the MVP. Alright, let's try to channel some magic. See if we can get lucky. No. The winds evade you. Okay, so we got a minute for them to come in, so I am going to instead have him come over. Let's see, can he come over here? Alright, there we go. Then he's going to come over here, and they're going to storm this side of the gate. Alright. So with that, let's begin.
Great swords!
Alright, let's start.
Get up there! Obey! Have battle! Handgunners! In rain! Fire! Take the ground! At once! Cannons! Fire!
Yeah, that's the problem, is that, you know,
Our weapons are yours! Get them!
but the Chaos Warriors don't have any missile units, so there's not a lot of missile units going. Just the towers. We just have to rush the towers.
I am life!
Alright, so let's do that right there.
Let the woods awaken!
Yeah, there we go.
At speed!
Oh,
We are
yep.
Sigmar's heirs!
Chaos Warriors.
The Heldenhammer! Shoot!
Those Marauder Horsemen is what's going to be doing any damage. Yeah. Yeah, the Chaos Warriors are a problem, but we have our great swords coming over the walls, so they're not going to be able to hold against them.
Battle wizards!
Let's do Awakening of the Wood up there. Yeah. Oh, and they fall off.
As long as we trust the Empire endures! Go! Now! Sir! No lingering! To me then! See to it! We are quick march! Halberdiers!
Get the Halberdiers in there.
Sigmar falls!
Do this again.
Power of life!
Well,
Yes, sir! Shoot them! We are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsmen! Form a ring of steel! Sigmar!
alright, let's focus on them.
For Heldenhammer! Take an aim!
In fact, I'm going to focus on
Understood!
taking down these Plague Bearers.
Reichsguard Knights!
Let's get Karl in here.
I am its vessel! To arms, men! For Heldenhammer!
Ooh, there we go. Let's smash him up, bro. Smash him.
Halberdiers! For Franz! Loaded, sir! Take aim! Date order!
Let's help our infantry on the walls.
Wind of life blow! Handgunners! Take the ground! Shoot them!
Alright, we're doing really well so far. And then we have our second army coming. Alright, while Karl's taking care of that,
At speed!
let's send our second army over here. Oh, never mind. No, no. You stay over there and fire.
By Gal Maraz! Halberdiers! Swordsman! Climbing the wall, sir! Ready to fire! Sigmar guides us! Karl
All right.
Franz! Very well! Prepare for combat! For Heldenhammer! Sigmar commands!
Alright.
Ready for war! Yes, General!
Let's find another well-placed one for the Awakening of the Wood.
The power of life is mine! Swordsmen! Get them! We serve the Emperor! By Golmaraz! Attack! Ready! Take
Aim for them.
Shoot them! By Golmaraz! Reichsguard! What? That's an order! Formation!
Alright, gotta get you out of there, Karl. Come on, Karl, let's get you out of there.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
That giant's doing too much damage to you.
Great swords!
Yeah, their heroes are gonna die.
Swordsmen!
Nothing they can do. Then our guys are coming through here as well.
Victory will be ours! The Empire endures!
And we'll take these ground and come from behind.
Ready for war! Let's gyre and flow! Fight for our right to live! What do you think?
Alright. They're just trying to smash up our guys.
Great swords! For Heldenhammer!
Come on, get out of there, handgunners. What are you doing?
Large! Great swords! Get them! Our weapons are yours! To battle! Sigmar!
Let's go down there. Take care of them because they're routing.
We are Sigmar's heirs! War! Obey! See to it! Battle and blood await! Very well!
And this is 39 seconds. Let's get here. Let's get it.
Attack! Head gunners! Form a ring of steel! Snap them aside! Show us
Come on, get out of there.
March! Sigmar preserve us! Understood! Sir, no lingering! For Heldenhammer! The Empire endures!
Alright, he's broken. Let's go over there.
State troops, ready! I will not stand idle! To battle!
Alright. See if Volkman came through.
For Heldenhammer!
I think he did. Yep, he did.
We serve friends! Moving now! For the Empire! Halberdiers! Go! Our steeds are restless!
Alright, let's get these guys.
Swordsman! For the twin-tailed comet!
Alright.
To me, men! This is my command! Soldiers of the Empire! Withdraw!
Really? Get out of there, dudes.
My subjects call! Don't give them an inch! Advance! Ready ammunition!
Come on, Volkman, we need you down here. Oh, jeez.
At speed.
There come the Marauder Horsemen.
Reichsguard Knights. Taking position.
Jeez.
Our weapons are yours.
I'm almost out of these Caribou Greasers. They're gonna die. Jeez. Well, hardly knew ye.
Arms, men. Ready for war. War. Fire. Get them. For Altdorf. My rule is absolute.
Really, guys? Really? Really? You're coming all the way around? Really? It's probably because they set that up, didn't they? Yeah. Because they really want Karl's butt.
Sigma.
They really want him.
Sigma. Preserve.
See what I'm talking about? This is why sieges suck.
Swordsman. I will not stand idle.
Pretty much lost my whole army, Strat fans. I'm not gonna lose Karl. Come on.
For France. Ready? My rule is absolute. Ready for war.
Here comes our Cav. In to save the day.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Okay, Volkman, use your ability.
My subjects call. We await your orders. War! For Altdorf! Enemy wizard spotted! Ulrich's teeth! Retreat!
Let's take him down. Come on, let's take him down.
By the comet! Lucas's head flew by me!
Come on. Let's take this giant down.
Kill everything! Sigma, preserve us! The Empire endures! No lingering!
Let's get out of there, Karl.
Don't stop until they're all dead! Handgunner!
And they're just up here just raping my handgunners.
Missiles will fly! Shoot them! Ready for war! To arms, men!
Alright, I think that's the army losses. Jeez, they're just so grueling, these sieges are, man.
Look out! Spellcaster! The gods watch! Do not disgrace us! Away the wizard! Battle! Keep your heads down, men! They're casting spells!
Come on, die. Beast of Nurgle, banish. There they go. Well, we've done it. But it is a Pyrrhic victory. That was a poor strat. I didn't think it through. So I lost several units because of that. That was a poor move, Strat fans. It was a poor move on my part. I'm a bit tired at this moment. And I shouldn't have done that. I got careless. Should have had Volkman come from the other end, because then it would have been easier to command him. Even though it wouldn't have provided the flanking maneuver that eventually won the day, it would have allowed us to really get to really save a lot of units, because I'm sure I lost a few. Sometimes, sieges are going to get Pyrrhic victories, and I knew it was going to be like that as well. It was going to be hard because they had a lot of high-tiered units and those heroes. Because again, the AI anticipated we were going to attack them, so it recruited some heroes. If I had attacked before, I wouldn't have had those heroes. Or if I had at least laid siege before. I should have done that as well. I let them get those heroes. Alright. Yeah, we lost both our great swords. But the good thing is that we needed to replace our army anyway, so we could just merge them all together. Now I'm going to loot and occupy it. Alright. And now we have Deathclaw. And we got the silver bullets that we can unlock, as well as the white wolves. And we destroyed Festus. The Fecondites are gone. Alright. So I can get Dragon Tooth or Goblin. I think, yeah, Dragon Tooth to him. Which I'm probably going to do. Yeah, Dragon Tooth. Alright, let's upgrade your skills. Stand your ground. Sigmar's Ward. Alright, Volkman, let's get you down to help you deal with the vampire counts down here.
Sigmar compels us.
Karl is going to focus on getting some handgunners recruited. That's 4. And then I'm going to go into Reichland next episode. We're going to send him to Reichland so that he can start recruiting his greatswords. Yeah, that was kind of a bad play, but it was a fun battle, even though it was a bad play. So let's see if we can't increase that replenishment rate. I don't think I have enough. Let's do Leader of Men, because that will reduce the upkeep. And then I have all of these. Let's do Tenacity, Blade Master, and Wound Maker, and then Deadly Onslaught will be next. So for this guy, got Sigmar's Ward and Scouting. Now the White Wolves have, I think they're firewalls to moving. Yeah, so they are pretty good. But once we get our artillery unlocked, we're going to really destroy them. Alright, so with the Brass Keep destroyed, let's start upgrading it. In fact, I'm going to make it a true bastion of the Empire now. Alrighty.
Time for action.
Time for action. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade that. I do have Caribou Greatswords here that I could exchange out. And I'm probably going to do that. That's the thing. Once I get a bunch of great swords, I'm going to be like, the reason why I took so much casualties from the Chaos Warriors is because my great swords weren't good enough. Well, my swordsmen weren't good enough to deal with them. That's really what it came down to as well. And I relied on them too heavily, and I didn't send my bonus army into the right area too. Alright, commandment. Do Council of Burgermeisters so we can upgrade its thing. Commandment here, Council of Burgermeisters. Now we'll get the timber. Alrighty. Yeah, Confederation penalty. It's going to cause them all to lose relations with us. Let's do our last end turn. Alright, Strat fans, so that was a nice battle. Even though it was costly. We did take Festus out. And now we just gotta try to rid the land of Nurgle. But we have secured another elector position. And we're one step closer to unifying the Empire. All we have to do now is keep pushing forward and try to rearm Karl, because he needs to get some great swords in his. You know what? I'll take that, even though Nordland won't like it. I'll take it, because that gives me one less enemy. All right, I think this is the Silver Seal. Yep, that's the Silver Seal. So next episode, I think that's perfect for us to end, because next episode we're going to take care of the Silver Seal and fight the vampires. I'm hoping that we can get enough arranged tour. Yeah, we'll do that for some extra authority. All right.
What does the Emperor bid?
I'm actually thinking of just holding him up in here, even though I don't have enough funds to recruit great swords. Yeah, so that'll do it for today, Strat fans. Karl Franz and James here. I'm going to move James closer to Talabayam as well. See if I can find out what's going on with... Oh, well, there's one vampire army coming really close to Altdorf. So, I think what we should do is instead, because they're right on our border, we have to send Karl down as well as James. So James is going to be on his way.
The nation calls to strengthen the Empire.
I'll see another vampire army, so that's just the only one.
Bring me to my men.
Let's
I am Franz. They will obey.
send him to Krudenwald. Even though the Brass Keep is going to lose a lot of instability, it's okay.
Ready.
Alright.
On march.
So we're going to have to try to march all the way to Altdorf to defend it, because we're going to have to push back the Vampire Menace. We're just going to have to take Stirland and keep going. I'm going to have to hope that I can build up an army for him, because the swordsmen are not doing it. We need to take a breather. Maybe have Volkmann's army deal with the bulk of them. And with that, Strat fans, it's going to be it for today. Keep it strategic. And remember that if you want to see more of this, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to me to see more of this journey that we're on with Karl Franz here, and to start up more campaigns. So with that, Strat fans, keep it strategic. Colonel out.